Hello everyone, my name is Angelina Fernandez and I welcome you all to the second part of the video. In the first part, I explained about my preparation and how I answered MNS 2021 examination. If you want to see that video, the link will be provided in the description box. Please do go and watch that too. So, today I will be speaking about my medical and interview, how it went through everything in detail. I will be talking about it today. So my interview was on 25th August 2021 in Army Hospital, New Delhi. Uh, we had to report at the base camp at 7 o'clock in the morning. So when we came inside at the door of the base camp, there was a army officer. I had to show my admit card to him and he allowed me in. So once we went inside, the girls were already lined up. Then one MNS officer, she called me and she asked me my name and she told me that my roll number is 21 and I fall in group B. So basically on each day there are a total of 40 girls who will be there for interview session. So these 40 girls are divided into two groups, group A and group B. 1 to 20 roll numbers will be falling in group A, whereas 21 to 40 roll numbers they will be falling in group B. So on my day, that is on 25th August, out of the 40 candidates who were there, only 35 they showed up for the interview on the first day. So since my roll number was 21, I was falling in group B. Now the group A individuals, they had to answer their interview first, whereas the group B individuals, we had our medicals first. So we were lined up according to our groups in our respective groups and according to our roll numbers, and instructions were provided to us by an MNS graduate who was in her fourth year. And then later we were made to sit in a bus separately. Group A and group B were made to sit separately according to roll number wise, and we were taken to the hospital. So the first thing which we did once we got out of the bus and we lined up is, the first thing that they did is they took a blood sample. Group A and group B both, they took a blood sample first. So basically what did they do in this? They just took a syringe and they sucked out our blood from my right hand. So the MNS fourth year students, they were doing this thing for us. So once we were done with this, the group B students who were there, we were told to start to drink water. So because we had a ultrasound after this, so they told us to start drinking water. And whereas the group A students who were going for medical, they were told to give their urine sample, in which they were given a small container with their correct name on it, and they were told to go to the bathroom and pee in it. And after, there was a box kept right outside the bathroom where you needed to keep it. So after this thing, we were first taken to a table like as such, where we were told to show our admit card again, and we were told to sign against our name. After this, they took us to an auditorium where we were told to sit separately. Group A and Group B were separately. Now, Group A individuals who were going to answer their interview first, they had to fill their eligibility booklet first. Whereas the Group B students who were there, we were told to fill a medical booklet first. So since I'm in Group B, I will start off with the medical booklet. So basically in this booklet, it consists like about, I think so, 5 to 6 pages, with one starting page is there where you need to write your name. You have to write the place and date where your medicals will be taking place. That is RR Hospital, Delhi, Kent. You need to write that. You need to write your age, your permanent address, and the address which you're currently living in. Okay, then later you need to write the names of your family members, their age, and if they're healthy. It will be like a column, like as such: father, his name, age, and you have to write he's healthy. Then later, there will be a family history kind of as such, where there will be options of hypertension, diabetes, mental disorder, color blindness, night blindness, vagera vagera. And over there you will have to write, if in your family anyone has hypertension, then you need to write yes down there. If there is no one, then you have to write nil, nil, nil. After that, there was a big table like as such, in which there were various diseases of eye, ear, nose, and female diseases also. Like a few which I can remember is abortion, dysamenorrhea. Then after, if you have bleeding in your ears, if you have um, any kind of hearing problem. So over there on the side, if you have anything, you need to write yes, and if you don't have anything, you need to write no. Now in my case, since I have spectacles, I had to write there was a, a question which was saying eye power. So I said yes, and I wrote myopia over there in the bracket. That is what I did, because I had spectacles. And please don't go to lie and everything, they will figure it out. Matlab, they are doctors, they know better than us. So it is better if you tell the truth. It will be good for you. Okay. Then after, the other questions were like such: have you ever gone through any surgery? If yes, then you had to mention what is the surgery. And please carry, if you had gone through any surgery and everything, like, just carry the matlab paperwork, or whatever prescriptions or something, whatever the doctor had given you, just carry that in case if they ask. Okay. The other questions which were asked, like, have you ever, meaning like, appeal to the medical board if you were unfit, and why, and there were like questions like that. Then afterwards, there was also this question is, if you have any other problems which are not mentioned above, you had to write that something different, like. And last, at the end, you need to sign and write the date. Now, one thing you need to keep in mind, that this entire, both the booklets which you are filling, that is the eligibility and the medical booklet, it should be filled in capital letters and blue ballpoint pen. Only blue. Black is not allowed. Please, no black ballpoint pens, only blue ballpoint pens, and everything should be in capital letters. Now, on the same page, the first page of your medical booklet, you need to stick your photograph. And now, this first page, there are other two copies inside the medical booklet where you need to copy paste the same page. First page, you need to write it as it is, basically, on the other two pages also. Then at the end, there will be this identifications, this page, like, where you need to write your name, the course which you're applying for, BSc nursing 2021. Then you will have to write your address, and whenever you're writing your address, write your pin code also, it will be useful for them. Then afterwards, you will have to write your email ID and everything, and you will have to sign 3 times, and the signatures should be similar, 3 times the same signature. Okay. And then later, you need to write your name and sign over there and write the date again. Now in this medical booklet, there is also another meaning like paper page like, which is not in stuck to the medical booklet, but it is added at the last page. It is about your periods and your menstrual cycles. So basically, like the few questions which I remember were like, uh, when were your last periods, how long the duration of your periods, 5 days, 4 days, and the length of your cycle, meaning how many days is your cycle, 28 days, 30 days, 32 days, you have to mention that thing. And another thing is like they will ask you your during mm, your menses, how is the flow. If you get heavy flow, then write heavy flow. If you get minimal flow, write minimal flow. If you'll have any queries, always the fourth year students are always there, you can always ask them. Okay, so after filling this medical booklet, the first thing which we had to go through was the X-ray. So it was a chest X-ray basically. So five of us, we were taken to the X-ray. We were told to go in a room and take out our shirt and all the undergarments from top. You had to keep your pant on. Only the shirt you had to remove, and the undergarments inside. Okay, so you will have to wear a lobe over, like it is like a dress, like we had got a brown color sort of dress, like you have to wear that, and you need to come out. Then there will be a doctor, he will tell you how to stand exactly, meaning like there will be like a metallic board on which you need to uh, press your chest against it with your hands at the back, just above your on your waist, like your hand should be on your waist over there, like. And they will tell you to breathe in, and they will do the x-ray stuff. After the x-ray, we were taken for ultrasound. Now ultrasound, all this time, like when we were filling the medical booklet and everything, they were telling us to drink a lot of water, so that our bladder gets full basically. And if like you should drink a lot of water, because if your bladder is not full, then your ultrasound will not come correct. And if your ultrasound does not come correct, you will have to wait till the end, till the entire group sabhi ka ultrasound gets over, then later your turn will come. So it is better if you drink a lot of water before going to the ultrasound. Okay, so basically in the ultrasound, what happens, there's an M&S officer always inside the room, so you don't have to worry about privacy issues and everything. So the ultrasound for me was done by a male doctor. So basically he tells you to lift up your shirt and show your stomach region. Okay, you don't have to remove any of your clothes and everything for ultrasound. He will apply a kind of lotion like, and he will roll a kind of device on your stomach area and lower abdomen. Okay, and then afterwards he will tell you to, he will give you a cloth to wipe off that extra lotion whatever which he applied, and you can go out later. So after this, we had to give our, for group B students, we had to give our urine sample. So we gave our urine sample and we submitted it in the box. Then later after that, we had our gynec checkup, gynecology. So in here, basically what happened is that there was a doctor. When once you come in, she will ask you to sit, and she will tell you, meaning like ask you questions like, when was your last periods, do you get a lot of pain during your periods. Then after, she will ask you the length of your cycle, basically how many days do you get your periods for. Answer frankly, you don't have to feel shy anything. The gynecologist, she is a lady doctor. Okay, then after asking you these questions, she will ask you to tell you to go into a room and remove off your pant and underwear, okay, and there will be a green cloth on the bed. Cover yourself and sit over there. She will come inside. Then later, once she comes inside, she will just press your stomach and lower region, meaning your lower abdomen basically, and she will just lift up the green cloth and she will tell you to spread your legs and see inside. You don't have to worry about anything. There is no insertion. She is not going to touch anywhere over there. She's just going to see. So don't feel shy or anything, because she's also a lady kind of as such, okay. So there is no touching, no, she's not going to insert anything inside, so you don't have to worry about anything. And virginity test is not done. This was a very this question was asked by many people to me on personal chat. Virginity test is not done, okay, so you don't have to worry about that thing. So once after the gynac was done, then after I had my eye checkup. So basically eye checkup, since I had spectacles, she first told me to give the spectacles to her and she checked my number basically. After that she checked my eyes on a machine sort of as thing, and then later she did it manually also by telling me to read the letters from the board, okay. So you don't have to worry about anything, don't panic and everything will be fine, okay. After the eye checkup, we had to go to this doctor. He was also an eye doctor itself. Here he did a color blindness test. So from a book he told us to read some numbers. So basically that's the color blindness test which he had done. So after my eye checkup, I was taken for interview. Now this depends actually upon your number. My number was 21, so मेरा turn आ गया था, तो फिर मैं गई interview के लिए. So basically now how does the interview go? Now once like they call you for the interview, first they do your document verification. Now document verification basically you don't have to worry about anything. There will just be a clerk and two other M&S officers. That clerk will ask you for the Xerox copies, the attested photocopies of your original documents. If he asks to show the original document just for proof's sake, like, show him and put them back again. They do not ask for your original documents, just keep that in mind. They will only take your photocopies, attested photocopies, okay. Now, the other thing what you need to remember is that if you'll have any sports certificate, or if your father or mother is working in the army, navy, air force, or is an ex-serviceman, you get marks. So he will ask you over there basically, like if you have any sports certificate and everything. And the thing is that any sports certificate, no, not any sports certificate, sports certificate up to 8th standard, if you have won first, second, third prize, they will meaning give you marks. If it is just a participation certificate, they don't give you marks, because that was what had happened in my case. I had taken participation certificate, they didn't provide me any marks for that thing. Even in state level, or I think so for national level you get 5 marks, and for state level or district level or school level you get 2 marks. Now if your father is an ex-serviceman, or perhaps he's working in the army, currently working, you get 5 marks over there. So he will ask you that thing, and you will have to show the documents according to that thing, that dependent certificate and everything you will have to show according to that. So once your document verification is done, they will take you slightly ahead. You have to walk slightly ahead, and they will take you to an interview room. Not an interview room, it is outside the interview room. You'll have to sit in the corridors. So there will be some other girls also. So you don't have to panic about anything. So once you go in, like I'll tell you exactly what I did. My interview was exactly 13 to 14 minutes. I counted it on my watch. So basically what happens in the interview is that you have to knock and go in first. The interview panel people, they are very, very, very friendly. They make you laugh and it was a very interesting, interview. I'd never had an interview like that before. So there are a total of four people in the interview panel. Two are females who are M&S officers and two are males. Out of the one male, he's a psychologist. um, the two males, they are doctors basically from armed medical corps, because they were wearing a black uniform, so that is how I figured out that they should be from there only as such. So they ask very friendly questions, you don't have to worry about anything. So basically, the once I came in, they told me to sit, and they asked me, what is your name? I answered. Then after they asked me, where am I from? I said, I'm from Goa. Then afterwards they asked me, when did you pass out your 12th standard? I said I passed out my 12th standard in the year 2020. Then they asked me, what did you do for 1 year in the year 2021? What did you do? I said I'd taken a drop for M&S preparation. Now I will be talking about the types of rejections my friends got in my batch basically. So there were at least three girls in my batch who were who were given temporary rejection for breast lump. Okay, they had a lump in their breast, so they were given TR for that. The girls who I knew, I knew only three girls. I don't know about everyone, but three girls who I knew personally, they were rejected for breast lump. Other meaning, uh, another one was basically for eye power. Like there were some girls whose eye power was very high, like 3 2.5 and everything, so they were also given TR basically. Another very very common thing was the students, uh, they was suffering from anemia basically. Like many of the girls, they were suffering from anemia, so they had also got TR. Another common thing was this underweight and overweight. Many of the students, some were the two girls who I knew from my batch, they were overweight, whereas two girls, like I think so, four girls were underweight. So please make sure you check your weight according to the army, the BMI chart of the army, what which they provide. Otherwise you will be you will be either underweight or overweight. Now some of the meaning uncurable diseases. There was one girl in my batch, she had cubitus vagus on her right hand. Basically, it is like on her right hand, the angle made by the hand with the body was slightly extra. This is because of some bone de- deformities and all. So she will see a doctor and everything. So that was another like a rarer case, like which I hadn't come across with anyone. Then after, there was a girl in my batch. She was given TR for PCOD. These were the few common this meaning like temporary rejections which I know the girls had got for. Now some of these temporary rejections, they are curable, especially when you talk about anemia. Eat well and go, you get like about, now if you go to see, you will get like about 35 days. If you're talking from 25th August, that is from my interview day, you are getting like it is about 35 days. Try to eat, food which is, rich in iron, so take iron supplements basically. That is one way you can heal anemia. And the other way, the other things which are curable, like is this. underweight and overweight. You can, that is one of the easiest things you can cure. Like if you get, if you get anemia, or if you get underweight or overweight, these are like, you can say like these, with, if you get these reasons for your temporary rejection, you can say acha theek hai, easy hai, these can be curable. But okay, uh okay, yeah, I also remember that one girl in my batch, she had got temporary rejection because some, they found some quantities in her urine sample जो लिया था. Once it was tested, they found some abnormal quantities, something they found in that. So basically she was given TR for that also. So if you like, if you get TR, you don't have to panic, you don't have to worry कि अरे यार अब तो गई काम से. Don't, you don't have to panic, you don't have to worry about anything. um, Go to the doctor, seek for help. That is the most important thing. If it is curable, well and good, meaning you need to be thankful to God. But if it's not curable, try to find a cure from now itself, because you will get like exactly 1 year for, if you're trying for MNS 2022, you are getting exactly 1 year, meaning like to heal whatever scars or whatever will be formed from the surgery or operation which you will be doing. So kind of think positive, but always it will you like, just think positive and don't kind of panic, don't kind of freak out. Go to the doctor and ask for help. That is the best advice I can give you all from my side. And another thing which I have seen, like in my batch, the girls were like, they were very panicking. They were always like, अरे यार इंटरव्यू के मतलब क्वेश्चंस ठीक से नहीं गए, मैंने ठीक से आंसर नहीं दिया, एंड मेरे आंखों की पावर बहुत ज़्यादा है. अरे यार, डोंट वरी, लुक, वट एवर विल हैपन, यू कैन नॉट स्टॉप दैट थिंग. ओके, all you need to do is, you need to, like, if you see in my case, I enjoyed my medical and I enjoyed my interview. It was I made so many memories those 2 days. I met new friends. I came to know about, meaning like, how the things go around in the hospital and all. You need to, mean like, enjoy. That is the most important thing. अगर नहीं हुआ तो कोई नहीं, नेक्स्ट ईयर ट्राई कर सकते हैं, मीनिंग लाइक दिस इज जस्ट योर फर्स्ट टाइम perhaps. So don't feel bad if you get your TR or you get permanent rejection. Come the next year with full josh and cure all your, meaning sickness या जो भी है. Try to, meaning, rectify it, or try to, meaning like, if you have eye power thing, try to lower it, and come with with a new face for MNS 2022. Okay, don't give up hope. अब अरे नहीं होगा, अब जाने दो. Don't give up hope. Try for the next year. That is the best advice I can give you all. Okay. So my last thing is that, just enjoy those 2 days which you get of your medical and interview. Enjoy it. Make memories. Make new friends. That is what, after a few years we will remember those days and we will laugh upon them. Okay, so that is what is most important. Okay, so with this I conclude. Thank you everyone, and Jai Hind.